The past 24 hours have felt like a tumble down a hill covered in bramble bushes, painful, erratic, and making any attempt to stop merely allows the thorns to sit in your flesh and fester the wounds they cause. A man, a father, has died. Nicholas Jones sacrificed himself to save you all, and his body now sits unburiable in the cistern of a dungeon underneath a house of death and despair. Your lungs ache from the poisonous smoke that filled the house as you fled, and several of you still soak your clothes with blood, oozing from gashes caused by the wicked scythes that nearly took another of you from the world of the living. Are you in the world of the living still? It has been days since you saw a living person other than the ones counted amongst yourselves. Now, as aware of the man holding dominion over this land as he is of you, a gruesome shadow hangs above your heads and casts a deep, cold darkness into your very souls. Traveling back up the side road, you find a clearing nearby that is sturdy enough to rest upon. Nettle prestidigitates some wet branches into dry kindling, and Vivace starts a fire, all of you feeling more vulnerable without the presence of someone to keep a stalwart watch over the campsite.
What are those wolves? Ginkgo has just been silent this whole time.
Are you just like petting the dog, Bud?
Yeah, Ginkgo is like, I imagine Bud is just kind of next to Ginkgo and they're just kind of, their hand is on him and they're just kind of petting him in the same pattern for like the past 5 minutes, like not really saying a thing.
Ginkgo normally has their face covered. How do they usually express dissatisfaction?
You can tell with their free hand, they keep like it's just in a very tight fist to the point where like the leather of their glove is kind of creaking.
Okay.
Like so you it's if you can look at a body and like understand a basic body language, you can tell that they're really not happy. They're
So
really
it's
pissed.
so it's nothing unique to Ginkgo. They're not hiding their body language at all.
Oh yeah, no, they're just they don't know what to fucking think right now, but they know that they're angry.
Nettle's just staring into the fire with a sort of vacant expression.
I'm probably still like looking over and turning this card that Strahd gave us.
I'm still in shock.
What did we do with that fruits basket, by the way? I assume we just left it.
Yeah, Nettle's not touching that fucking fruit basket.
Do you guys think like we can get his body back at some point?
Wait, do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
I think we can't go back there, even if we tried.
And
Does Vivace want to say a eulogy?
I don't really know what to say. We only saw him for what, a couple weeks at this point.
You knew him for a little bit longer than that, but yeah, most of the party just knew him for like a little under 2 weeks, really.
Well, it really sucks that we cannot bury his body somewhere that he's familiar with. But we've known him for a while. I'm pretty sure he was a good dad. Well, at least from what he observed. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
not. Maybe that's why his son ran away. But he was a good party member. and he was a brave man, and he will surely be missed.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I suppose you can bury this, and then I hand you the note from his son that I got from his stuff.
Oh, I didn't know you got that.
Yeah, I loot it all.
Hmm.
I mean, at least that's something. Should we
But
keep it?
maybe if we happen to run into his son, we can give him this to let
Yeah,
him know.
I do agree. I think we should keep it until we get out of this creepy ass place and
I'll let
put him.
you hang on to it then.
Alright, so I'll hold on to it then.
Ginkgo like audibly kind of does like that sharp exhale and then like the breathing out like when you know like you're like the and they're just kind of they're not petting Bud anymore, but they do kind of turn, and I imagine they kind of pace away from the group and then turn, and they kind of just like pointing their fingers, like one finger at everyone and then at themselves, and then they're just kind of like pacing more, and they're just. I hope I really okay. Don't take this the wrong way, all of you. But why the fuck didn't you listen to me when I said that thing was impossible to handle?
Well, the ghost had something to do with it.
Go what the what?
You told me to leave, and I couldn't. It
Okay.
took offense to that, I suppose.
And goes just kind of like looking at you is just okay. So you weren't able.
I was overcome with. I don't know. A feeling of just something when you told me what to do, gave me instructions. And I got more adamant about doing the opposite. Something more out of character than I'd like to admit.
Okay. And Gingo's just, they have their glasses still on, but you can see them kind of rub underneath it just a bit and then just down again, and then just, they direct their attention to you, Nettle, and they're just, we've been traveling together just a bit longer than we've been traveling with this group. Why didn't you trust me? It was only when you got your weird vision, and they kind of bring their hands up like the jazz hands.
It's not a vision.
Well, you sure fucked off real fast.
Because I could finally fucking see again.
Are you not seeing right now?
Not in the way I'm used to.
Well, that sure sucks. But why didn't you fucking trust me?
I didn't know what to do. It's not that I didn't trust you, I just didn't want to leave the other two down there.
He went down quite quickly after that. If we left immediately, it would have made a difference, but just a little later, it wouldn't have.
Vivace, you notice that the fire is starting to die down. You're going to get more firewood.
Oh yeah, let me get some more firewood.
Be careful.
Yeah, pretty
Ginkgo is just like, it's just, I'm really trying not to be cross with, especially with you, Hemlock, because you had a ghost child anger, whatever the fuck, causing that ridiculousness. But what the fuck? Looking at Nettle, like they're just, like, I don't know what it is that you see, but you fucked off up a ladder, and then I had to be the one to jump out a fucking window with a dog.
Maybe Ginkgo will be more understanding if they understand. What exactly are you seeing?
Exactly what it is would take way too long to explain.
I really do not give a fuck. I need you to explain it as simple and as sweet as possible, because, you know, if we, like, a fortnight ago, like, maybe, like, even a month ago, I wouldn't have believed any of this bullshit motioning around, but here we are. So, I don't care if you don't think I'll believe you, because I will, so just fucking say it!
I don't know if that picked up. Did the pick up?
No.
Nettle has a problem with authority and she doesn't like being yelled at, so she's resisting her brat defense.
Oh my god, they're possessed.
Nettle, I feel like Ginkgo's just. Listen, I'm just really fucking mad that a man who was looking for his motherfucking son died in there, but we have a fucking dog now. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the dog. I like this dog. You know, when you jump past a bunch of swinging blades in a weird poison gas room, yeah, I think you get closer to a thing.
The
But-
Nettle is kind of sitting, like, curled up a bit, and her hands are in fists, and you can sort of see her hands starting to shake a bit.
Vivace, you found enough firewood, and you also found a very nice rock. It's very smooth and round.
Good.
Oh,
Will you keep the rock?
I love nice shaped rocks.
Mm-hmm. A
give it-
smooth, fist-sized river rock.
Hey guys, I found a nice looking rock.
I'm just about to. Don't talk to me right now, Nettle, please, for the love of God.
I'm descended from a being.
These fucking wolves are distracted me. Hang on, I'm gonna turn down Nico.
I'd like just
Tying reality together is a giant weft and weave of magic and possibility. And I'm descended from a being that can see it and alter it.
What is it?
They're called strings. It's just passageways of possibility. It's everything that could ever happen, but more likely outcomes are thicker and easier to see. And it can also show the tiny ways in which everything's connected. It's like a giant web. It's kind of hard to understand, but
I can't pull them, so I can't influence much, but I can see them if I'm concentrating really, really, really hard. And ever since I ran away from home, I've just been following down a thread that I thought was going to lead me to something better. And it was supposed to. And that's where I saw everyone here. But this wasn't where it was supposed to lead. And something about this place is making it even harder to connect. And so I spent so long using them to figure out what I was supposed to do, and now I feel like I've been blindfolded.
Can I assume that if Ginkgo walked away, Bud is just kind of trailing them?
Bud would stay by the fire where it's warm.
Okay. I'm just imagining just Ginkgo's just kind of pacing like,
Well, keep in mind, Bud got kind of injured from the escape from the house, so he's still resting up.
imagine.
That's why I ran up the ladder so fast, because I summoned fucking everything within me to scream for help, and I saw a very clear line of where I was supposed to go.
I'm gonna reserve the comment that I was gonna make. Because I do
Just,
not want to hurt your feelings.
just fucking say it.
No, because then you're gonna take it the whole wrong fucking way.
Well, now you're just teasing me.
So you only trust when you see things. So you're not gonna take anyone else's fucking word on a damn thing because I said it way before any of this thread weft bullshit that was an impossible thing to win. And unfortunately, my hubris got the best of me because I damn near doomed Hemlock into being fucking swamp mush food. And then so you just don't believe anyone else but yourself.
Yeah, I guess you kind of have a point, and I should be better about trusting the people I'm with.
Yeah.
Nettle's staring at you in like a very like there is no sarcasm. She is genuinely apologizing to you.
It seems
Ginkgo
like
is Ginkgo's just super fired up, and it's sort of like you can tell that they're mad, not directly at either of you, but they are just really mad at the whole fucking situation.
How does Ginkgo feel
it's
about nobody wanting to match their energy?
They're just kind of like, am I the only one that feels am I fucking going insane? Because I feel like I knew the guy. I'm going to be completely frank with all of you. I did not like him. He was kind of grating on my nerves. He was telling corny jokes. I don't know. He's probably pleasant when you've been around him for longer, but there was something about him. He was growing on me for sure, but like, I did not enjoy him in the beginning. But am I going insane? Am I the only one that's upset that motherfucker is dead? But we have a dog!
Of course we're fucking upset. We just processing it in a different way.
it seems like we could use a little help with our teamwork. And I don't think blowing up on each other is going to help that.
Not to put too fine a point on it either, but I'm 105 years old and I've seen a lot of unsettling shit. So, danger that's not right in front of me just kind of has a way of rolling off. But if it makes you feel any better, I really do feel like shit.
I just understand that people die doesn't make it okay. But if you're not used to it happening, it might get the better of you.
Was this the first time that Ginkgo had ever seen someone die right in front of them?
Probably, yeah.
Have you never dealt with anyone dying before?
I don't really want to fucking talk about that.
Hmm.
But with Nick gone, it's gonna be harder for us to deal with the dangers this world has to offer. So, we're gonna have to try to work together as best we can. Even if
Okay.
strange factors like ghosts inhibiting us get in the way of that.
What kind of, I guess the one reason why I damn near, I, and Kinko's just kind of, now their hands are more like on the small of their back and they're looking up. Then they point at Hemlock like, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up back there. I never in my life have I ever wanted to hit a woman. But, whew. And I do not intend on starting that now, but oh my god.
Despite how that went down, I do believe we have it in us to deal with threats like that. I've seen some of our abilities, and some of us seem less experienced with them and with each other. If we get over that, I think that we can do a lot.
I guess, man, we're just gonna have to do a crash course in what each other is like because we can't afford this not working together as a unit, only in it for ourselves bullshit. Because if I'm
Then,
only in it for me, I'm gonna die. And I'm pretty sure you are gonna too.
then let's talk tactics. Is Vivace back?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still looking at the fancy rock I picked up.
Vivace, get over here. We're talking tactics.
Alright.
I don't think that
No.
Strahd fella is gonna be also kind and giving us another strong man trying to find his wayward lost son.
A lot of wayward sons here. Maybe. I actually haven't seen anyone now that I think about it.
I
Well, with Nick gone, it seems like I'm the only one in the front line.
I can help you. I have the capabilities. I have the fortitude.
I believe you all still have your health potions, you two, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I used mine and Nick in the fights. So I'll leave those with you. If I go down, get me back up.
I will.
That ability you had before,
Which one?
Ginkgo, the one that seemed to imbue people with extra vitality, that
Yeah. Yeah,
is
that's new. That's
that is fantastic. You should be doing that as soon as possible in a fight like that. Can you do that
yeah.
in every fight?
I can't do it all the time. That fucking thing wipes me out. I think I can only do that like once or twice.
Then save it for our larger fights. Let's
Niddle,
see.
you got that cloak.
Yeah.
cloak.
Are you planning on going into a fight, or are you thinking of staying with Vivace?
I mean,
You seem to take more hits than you need to, but
I'm good at bouncing back.
Even though Ginkgo has like the majority of their face covered, you can tell that they're just like, you want to get hit or not.
I'm just saying the shit I can do is versatile and I don't really mind a little pain.
Alrighty.
Especially with my powers growing.
I think that's same hat. This shit's weird. Vivace, what the fuck can you do?
I mean, I mostly use spells, but since I'm bunny, I can hop pretty far, so I can distract them at least once or twice.
I just really don't want you to get hurt, because if you go down, that's gonna really fucking suck.
you seem like your specialties are ranged. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I can move far away from them without getting hurt. So
Maneuverability is very important on the battlefield.
yeah, so on the times dire, I can distract the enemy, and so you guys can get back on your feet.
Yeah.
Ginkgo,
What?
you seem to be stuck in that last fight. What are your abilities for ranged?
Ugh. Listen, I wasn't even sure what the fuck could bring that thing down, and I only had one spell left. So I wasn't really experimenting all that I could,
Do you have a
but
weapon you can use at that distance?
not at that distance. I have a quarterstaff.
Well, I suppose Nick will be of help to us one last time then. I hand you his crossbow.
Dinko takes it, but you can tell even like with the glasses that they have like that squinting grimace as they're taking the bow.
You get a light crossbow and 18 crossbow bolts.
Wow. Thanks.
Dun 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 dun.
Merc
You
with
know how to
me.
use that thing.
I feel like I heard Nick.
I also
Um,
have.
Don't touch my shit.
Oh, wait. I forgot. Is that not his name? Wait a minute. What was the dad's name? Everyone kept calling him Daddy, and then I cringed.
His name is Nick.
Okay, that's what I
Nick John.
thought. That's what I said. Alright, so I've also got a chainmail, longsword, and a shield. Anyone want that?
I don't think you got the chainmail just because how would you
Oh
take off the
right,
man? Yeah.
you just gave
Yeah.
me your list. Yeah, I didn't actually press X to loot all.
Well, even if you did, it would have taken some time to doff his armor, and you would have gotten
Yeah.
eaten if you tried.
Could I do a practice shot? Like, obviously I'm gonna get the arrow back, but when Nettle asks, like, how good are you at that thing?
Do you want to like take a shot at a tree?
Yeah, I'll
She
take
didn't,
a shot.
she didn't even ask if you were good. She asked if you know how to use it. Like full
Take
stop.
take a
Well,
shot.
same.
I feel like if you just ask Ginkgo how to use it, they're just gonna look at you and then just load it and then just
All right,
fire.
take a shot at a nearby tree.
Yep. Just thunk.
Yeah, it hits it. It's not dead on, but it's a decent enough shot.
They're just my family wasn't.
I mean, it's on a target.
Hunters, farmers, all that kind of stuff. Whatever.
Just make sure to not shoot your eye out, kid.
Nettle smiles at you in a coquettish way.
Ginkgo's just, I'll probably just figure out a way to craft up a new one.
I guess that covers it. Nettle, if you intend on taking the front line, you might need that cloak. I'm kind of worried about you, to be honest.
How easy are you to hit?
Could be better about being maybe a bit more nimble.
Like, I don't mind taking the front line, but if I am the only one doing it, I will need all of the buffs available.
I can handle myself.
Alright.
Hemlock, I can try to join you up there.
If it's not your specialty, it might do
May
more
not.
harm than good.
I can handle myself.
I'll trust you.
How much does that shield add?
Usually adds a +2, but some classes
Are
can't
you
use
proficient?
shield.
I think clerics are proficient.
Yeah, let me check.
Keep in mind, though, you have to have a hand available for somatic components.
Yeah, clerics are proficient with shields. And remember my house rules about object interactions. So long as you know, keep that in mind, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna like prop my shield against my leg, do a somatic component, and then pick it back up. I don't care about that. That's fine.
I feel like Ginkgo's gonna take
Also,
the shield then.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty
Nick,
good then.
Yeah, and a
I guess
shield
Nick
adds
was able
+2
to
to your
use.
AC.
So wait, with the shield and the light crossbow and casting, how would that work?
I imagine Ginkgo has like, or actually Ginkgo's gonna be like, look at the light crossbow versus like the shield, and they're gonna look at Nettle and be like, do you know how to use this?
So yeah, so
Crossbow?
a light crossbow is a two-handed weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably say for something like that, I would be like, okay, well, if you're going to be using a light crossbow this turn, then your shield is. I don't know. I feel like keeping your shield on your back would still add to your AC.
I always imagine shields like strapped to your arm.
Something like that, yeah. I feel like there's
But I think that's specifically a buckler, and that's Pathfinder.
Well,
That doesn't work
bucklers
as well.
you have to hold in your arm sometimes, or you have to hold in your hand sometimes. But I don't know specifically with this. Again, it's like yeah, you need both hands to fire a crossbow, but once it's fired, I feel like you could, pick your shield back up, or like take it off your back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I always figure that you have to load it with both hands, but then you can shoot it with one hand, no problem. So, because you have to reload it every time you use it. It's more of a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
Is Ginkgo still handing Nettle the crossbow?
Yeah, because like, would that work for you? Because Ginkgo's not handing it to you until you answer.
We've seen Nettle use like ranged, basically cantrips, right?
You've seen her use a whip.
Is the thorn not a cantrip thing?
No, the thorn whip is a cantrip.
Okay.
But the poison spray is just kind of a cloud, so it doesn't take much aim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Hemlock was mostly worried about Ginkgo, because they didn't seem to know what to do
Ginkgo
there.
has proficiency. It's a simple ranged weapon.
Yeah.
So Ginkgo has proficiency, but Nettle doesn't.
Yeah.
So, like, Hemlock's mostly worried about, like, if you're out of spells and stuff, and you don't have anything to do, and your cantrip is not effective, are you going to be able to do stuff? You know what I mean? And I don't think Nettle can use a shield though, because it's metal.
Yeah, it's metal.
Question mark?
Yeah, any shield in this setting would have some degree of metal in it. Either the handle or the bolts or the framing, or just the entire thing would be metal.
So,
In
I
any,
mean,
in any case, Nettle's just gonna say, I've been trained on a bow and arrow, but never one of those things.
Alright. I wonder if we can fucking sell this stupid shit.
keep it in case you need it on your
Yeah.
side.
I guess. Ginkgo's just gonna strap it to their hip. Can you please stop knocking everything over? Little baby.
Mother, I crave violence.
I know he does, but like I can't do that right now.
So sad.
Well, seems like we've worked out what we can right now. Who wants first watch?
I'll take it.
Hmm.
Since people around here don't seem to know much about elves, I don't actually need to sleep. I just kind of zone out for a little bit, have a dream, and then I'm
Is that
good.
what you are? I didn't want to be rude.
I've never met an elf.
I'll take second anyway.
Okay.
And I'll shut up at camp and hang out by the fire. Well, I guess it's already set up, but I'll hang out by the fire.
Yeah. So Ginkgo probably just curl up near Bud. Vivace will sort of, get himself settled. Hemlock, you'll also try and get some rest for a little bit before being woken up for your watch, and Nettle will sit and listen to the sounds of the forest for a bit. Eventually, figure that enough time has passed, so you gently shake Hemlock awake, and then once she's all set up, you go into your trance. And Hemlock, after a little while of staring at the fire and occasionally glancing around, I'm going to need you to roll me a perception check.
Alright. Get my sheet up. 16.
You feel a slight shiver from the cold, damp wind, and out of habit, you glance over your shoulder towards the dark and dreary woods. Nothing seems to be amiss, but you remain on guard.
I'll, pull out my crossbow just in case.
Okay. You maybe hear a light rustling in the woods, but you don't see anything. Nothing comes out. Eventually, you all cycle through your watch.
Just a small detail that Hemlock would probably notice when Nettle comes out of her trance. It seems like it takes her a moment to come back to herself, and you see that her eyes kind of welled up with tears and one rolls down her cheek.
Oh.
Goodness.
Oh my goodness.
So,
does Hemlock acknowledge that, or do they just pretend to not see it?
I pretend to not see.
Damn, you're gonna pretend to be a Nazi. You think you know it.
Wild accusation.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Nettle,
like
a single
a
single tear rolls down Nettle's cheek. Hemlock, highlight.
I'm not a Nazi.
Cries and pisses and shits and farts.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you all gather your stuff and prepare to continue traveling up the road, For the first time since arriving in Barovia and escaping the House of Death, you experience the dawn in Barovia, which is disturbingly similar to the night. The clouds still cover the entire sky. Barely any sunlight penetrates, and there are no strong beams coming down to the earth. Everything still has a haze over it, and the mists still blanket throughout the deeper parts of the forest and parts of the trail. You get the feeling that you won't see the sun for a very long time. Will you continue to go back up the road?
Yo? Yo?
Nettle looks very upset that the day and night isn't different.
You can definitely tell that the sun is out somewhere way above the clouds, but it's just the most brumous, dismal kind of weather. So you're all just
Just
good.
how I like it.
So if you're all good to go, then if you could pick your marching order. It doesn't have to be a straight line, but move your stuff onto the road and let me see how you guys are going to be going.
Guess I'll be in front, right?
Mm-hmm.
Certified frontliner. Can I change out my token? Because it's still my old one.
Yeah, I can't stop you.
Whee. Like down here. Is this down, or is that... which direction?
Up and to the left.
Is where we're going?
Yeah, so that direction.
Alright, yeah, so we're going this way.
Okay. So where's Ginkgo gonna be in all this?
With their shiny new crossbow / shield.
Oh, is Ginkgo asleep? Because, like, is this a watch or, like, what's happening?
Oh,
So
no, we're
the
leaving.
watches have finished, and you're all gathering up your stuff and getting ready to head back up the road away from the house.
Ginkgo just, moving over to everyone else with Bud follows them towards probably hanging out near Nettle.
Okay. Where's Bud gonna be?
Buzz won't be next to... Wait, I can't move Bud anymore.
I imagine Bud is like near, like in between them.
Yeah.
Here, let me.
Bud, wake up.
And
Bud.
Nettle and Ginkgo. There you go. You should be able to control it now.
He's just like there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you all walk back up the road. Is there going to be much talking, do you think?
Probably not. We're all a bit awkward.
So eventually you get back to the fork in the road and travel along the way that you were going before you got buried along that path by the encroaching mists. Going to wait for the wolves to stop.
Like Ginkgo's just, I want to know what the fuck is up with that goddamn mist.
So, fortunately, as you travel along the road, the mists begin to recede, and you can smell the petrichor that foreshadows a rain, which will hopefully wash away the rest of the dreadful fog. However, a sound begins to drift towards you from out of the fog bank still obscuring your path. The sound of a horse's hooves heading your way. A shadow soon becomes visible in the thick, gray air. The figure of a man
Ginkgo
and
has...
his horse coalesces out of the vague shapes, and quickly the approaching rider bursts through to reveal itself. You guys can take...
Ginkgo has the quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
Nettle's getting ready to square up too.
Crossbow.
A skeletal warrior is mounted atop a skeletal horse, a foreboding omen of death and decay which accelerates once its empty, glowing sockets lock their malice upon you.
fuck's sake.
And I'm going to post this in resources.
It's a weird way to bring me back in.
So everybody roll initiative.
Friend or foe? Alright, let me click on your token. Are we using this battle map?
Yep.
Okay. Everyone remember to click on the token before rolling in
Also, Doc, did you get my DM?
Oh, I did, but a whole bunch of stuff's happening. Oh, damn it.
Vivace,
have to
I think you
reroll
didn't
this.
yeah.
click on. Okay, yeah, just
8.16.
adjust it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Why is it not? There we go. Okay. The pale rider points its spear downwards and whips the reins to drive the bony equine faster, charging straight into you. So it's going to start here. And so I'm going to need Hemlock, Vivace, and Nettle to all roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh,
Ooh, this isn't gonna go well.
Whoop.
you fucking somersault out of the way.
Whoop.
I eat shit, I guess.
Hemlock, you nimbly manage to dodge out of the way, so you can move yourself 10 feet to the left or right.
To the left or right?
Can I use a
Wait,
bunny
like
hop
my
now?
my left or their
Yeah,
left?
so left or right of the path. So like there or
Okay.
there, that direction.
You said 10 feet?
Yeah.
Boop,
So like out
like
of
that.
combat range. There you go. However, Vivace and Nettle, both of you are rammed into, the horse knocking you down to the ground. You're both prone, and you take 1d4 bludgeoning damage. Let me roll that. So that's 2 bludgeoning damage for each of you.
You would
Ow.
think getting run over by a bone horse would hurt a little bit more, but I'll take it.
The rider does not slow, stop, or turn around. Instead, it continues to charge down the road away from you and back into the remaining mist. Eventually, even the echoes of the hooves upon the ground fade into the ether.
What?
Are you? What the
What
hell?
was that?
Combat has ended.
What? What?
Dick.
Follow it?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Do we follow it, guys?
We are not following that bullshit!
That direction is the
Or do
creepiest
we
stuff.
go from where it's running?
Maybe it's going back to that fucking mansion. Maybe that's where it belongs.
Is it going towards the mansion, where the mansion was?
So you guys have long since passed the fork in the road, so it could be going in that direction. It could also just be going down the main road.
But I wonder where it is heading to.
Well, at the very least, it doesn't seem to be attacking us.
Yeah.
Kinda wanna keep it that way. Nettle's gonna get off the ground and dust off her skirt.
Let's,
So, do we want to go in the direction it was, like, coming from, or going to?
Man. Oh. Well, we already know what's in that direction.
Partly.
It's the spooky kid's house. I think. I already feel bad about that whole situation. I guess let's just go towards it. I don't want to be the one to make that decision, Rumka. I don't want to be the one blamed.
But what if there's more of those things in that direction?
I'm
I could
interested to see where it's going, personally.
try to
So you guys
Use
have
my.
so just to be clear, so going back up the main road that you guys came from is just towards the gates that you passed through, where you started when you were originally whisked to Barovia. So
Oh,
as far as you know, there's nothing in that direction.
Oh, well, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's continue. See where it's running from.
A light rain has started, driving out the remaining mists, but quickly turning the rough dirt path into a thick mud. Your footsteps atop the muddy road form a symphony of grotesque noises as the soaked earth is upturned with every movement. A dismal feeling hangs over the journey, but far in the distance, at last, without the mists blocking your line of sight, you see a town giving off signs of civilized life. The ability to see more than sodden ground and ominous gray fog feels like a blessing from the land itself. But closer to you than the town, you see a pillar of smoke coming from further up the road.
Oh.
Damn it! What?
So
Do you
pillar
guys
of
want to
smoke,
stop
is
in the
this
town,
bad?
or do you want to go to the stupid?
We've been looking for a town this whole time, but I don't know. I feel like we're in good shape to deal with any threats right now.
Oh. Okay,
I mean, we don't know
let's
that
go
there
to
aren't
the.
any threats in the town.
True.
Oh no, maybe we can find someone to help.
Yeah, let's check out the smoke.
Listen, if we can find some burly fuck off guy, wouldn't
Okay.
mind having that.
I
And then we
mean,
can deal with.
if you want, I could see if I could try to peek into the strings.
If you think you can, go for it.
Okay, Nettle's gonna concentrate real hard.
Alright. Do you want
And I
to...
give her.
Yeah?
Could I do the help action?
You can't see the. You don't even know what the strings are! What the fuck are you gonna help with?
Oh no, just magical energy bullshit.
You're
How
just gonna
do
be like, you
how
can
do
do
That's
it.
not really
You
how
can
this
do it.
works! You could
how do
give.
clerics heal?
You could give.
Give him a bardic inspiration.
You could give a guidance and pat me on the shoulder and be like, good job.
Just
What the fuck?
don't fuck this up. Bonk on the head.
Okay.
Guidance.
Would I roll? Is it just a wisdom?
I believe so. Don't you also have a guidance thing to roll? There we go.
Yeah. So, let's say
So
12.
you see, concentrating as hard as you can, that there is a clear, thick string leading you directly towards that billowing smoke up the road.
So specifically, she's looking for an advantageous path. Is that what this looks like?
Yes.
I'm getting a better feeling about going towards the smokestack.
That settles it.
Let's go.
All right. Approaching, you come upon a carriage that has clearly been attacked. Several people lay in puddles of fresh blood, turning the soil into a foul paste. 2 horses lay dead near the burning wreckage of the carriage, and bags of grain spill their contents all around the scene. So you guys are coming in from the left.
I scanned the trees for anything that could have done this.
Like Ginkgo's just gonna see if anyone's like just do like a basic like see if anyone is alive.
Okay. So you're just kind of going to each person in turn?
Yeah, just like very quickly trying to like.
Okay. Can you roll me an investigation.
Okay.
So are we staying where this is this where the smoke is coming from, or is this just on
Yes.
the way? Ah, what's on fire?
The carriage.
I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a guidance because I'm not good at investigation. I can click it. Huh? And then I need my not great,
Alright.
but not bad.
That's good enough. So, as you check each body in turn, you see that. Jesus fucking Christ, these wolves. I need to.
Right?
I think it was wolves. They set a
Oh,
fire.
So,
man!
as you check each of the bodies, you see that most of them are men, but there is one woman among them. The men seem to have died from having their throats slit or chests gouged open with claws. The horses seem to have died from bites reminiscent of lupine teeth, and their lone woman has 2 small holes in her neck. But as you pass by one of the fallen men, you hear a soft groan and the sound of metal clanking against metal. He still lives. The man is badly injured, but hanging on to his consciousness by a thread. Christian, drag you boy into the scene.
Also, Squibbling, put your guy on the board.
That was my guy. My
Poor-
boy.
My dude.
Also, where's Bud?
Who's in control of Bud?
You and I both, but we don't have his sheet.
Oh, you
Yeah. No.
don't? Oh.
Yeah,
You
you dingus.
edit it and let people see it, then yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I still can't click on him.
well, let
she'll light up a
me
bit.
do the thing. There you go.
Yay.
Like, Ginkgo's just, medicine. Try to
Okay.
get this guy not, being dead.
I mean, you do have a potion.
Someone's
I
still
do.
alive over there?
I do have a potion, but I also don't want to waste it if I don't have to.
Then yeah, you can roll me a medicine check.
Oh,
Medicine
let's
plus a
suffer.
guidance, because I'm abusing that.
So you manage to get this man stable. You stem the bleeding, and he seems to be regaining full consciousness now. If he wants to, he can speak.
I was. Who are you? What happened?
Who are you?
I was about to ask you the same thing, buddy.
We kind of just walked by, so we have absolutely no idea.
The Vishtani. The Vishtani. Hey! He looks around in like haste. Oh, where are
Would
they?
he
Are they alive?
like
Are they
sit
fine?
up? Like, how would he like sit up and damn near clock
deck you,
heads with
basically.
Ginkgo? Ginkgo's gonna fall back, cause what the fuck?
So
Like-
what you see
No,
is
but-
a guy about like 5'6". He's not the biggest guy, but he's got like salt and pepper looking hair. A decent looking dude. Looks like he's a younger face than he should be with what the way his hair looks portraying it. But yeah, he looks like just some white dude.
I need to know this very specifically. Did you just headbutt Ginkgo in the face?
Do it.
Are you dexterous?
I don't think Ginkgo would be expecting that.
No, he didn't sit up all the way. He's like, "Ah!" Just like, I guess he just came back from fucking unconsciousness.
Is about to go back into it if he bumps into them. Like
Mm.
that.
Imagine Ginkgo just kind of falls more onto their ass, just looking at you, just like, the hell is wrong with you?
What manner of beast did this to your comrades?
I don't know. Just let me take a look around. The Vishtani, the people that were with me, they're dead. They're dead. Hilda, she was so kind, and we're just going to go to the village. I don't know if you're new to me. I just arrived yesterday, and Vishtani took me in and said they'd take me to Barovia, which it apparently is also the name of this place as well, the country of Barovia. City named Barovia. It's strange. I don't understand, but we were attacked by werewolves. I think some kind of canine.
You said that I passed by that woman that has like 2 marks in her neck.
Yes.
I feel like Ginkgo's gonna kind of not necessarily shoulder check this guy, but a bit, and just walk over to her and just kind of move her hair out of the way, like, I don't think she died from a werewolf.
Then what could have done this? I saw wolves, and then I must have been knocked unconscious.
Well, looks like she,
A werewolf?
taking
Net-
I'm
You
taking
know
an
this?
estimated guess, was a vampire that killed this woman.
A vampire? You daft. There are
Dude,
no
if you wanna fuck with me, I'm just about ready to go toe to toe with fucking anyone at this point. And Ginkgo, reminder, is 6'4".
Nice.
Nettle's gonna check the new guy's neck to see if he has any vampire bite.
He also just said he was attacked by a werewolf, so I'm asking him if he's getting bitten. What the?
I mean, if you want to like roll me
Strip the
some
man.
kind of investigation check, like see if he'll let you get close. Like, I
Remove
mean, well,
your
you don't need to
armor.
roll an investigation unless he thinks that you need to. So you've got this like small elf woman and this other human, and they're just like they seem to be trying to look you over for something. Are you gonna let them take a look at you, or do you want to make them roll for something?
Goth
They
elf with
ask.
her
I mean, jeez.
goth elf with her titties out. Do you let her approach?
You don't know this man's kinks. I
And
mean, do you guys
Ginkgo's
like
just
ask him, or just like start looking over like some kind of Tarzan situation?
Oh, I just asked you to remove your armor.
Oh, see, like just say that. Yeah, it's like, oh, what do you? What? Why should I remove my armor?
You said you were attacked by werewolves.
Well, here's a little bit of faith, I guess, on my behalf. Fine, I will doff the armor. Look me over.
All right.
what background are you from?
Me? Well, I'm from Neverwinter. It's a large city. Most people have heard of it.
Uh,
You mean my what do you
So-
mean my background? There are many things you could say background wise. Lived in a temple. How about yourself? Where are you from? Tall? You?
from a farming village.
Ah, lovely.
Some call it that.
All right.
Nettle's
What are
checking
these
around
guys?
his neck.
I'm checking around him. In general, what are we working with here?
How big your titties?
Well, he looks like he works out. That's something, I guess. He's clean shaven, like everywhere.
Ooh.
Like how clean? Like, is he like dolphin?
Like if he had nip hairs, they'd be gone. Dolphin, yes.
He plucks them.
Yeah, probably. It's more efficient.
Does he have any werewolf bites on him?
Or vampire bites.
No, doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Looks like you're good to go.
Okay, thank you. Now, we take the half hour to put it back on, shall we?
I'm
What are your
familiar with
names,
that.
by the way?
Hemlock.
Hemlock. Nice to meet you, Hemlock.
Hmm.
My name is Joseph Venesection, but people usually just call me Jojo.
Joseph Vivisection?
Venesection. It's a medical term that is basically it means you just take away blood from somebody's body.
Vivisection was when you cut someone open.
I believe that is what vivisection is, but my name comes from the temple where I come from. When you join the temple, you lose your last name and you take upon a new one. And mine just happened to be in rotation for the V section, so I got venesection.
Like a more medical word for exsanguinate.
That would be fun, but it's not my name.
Well, we were drawn here by the smoke leading from your carriage here. Is there anything you need to go get? Because I don't want to stick around for anyone who might also want to investigate.
Uh,
Well, hold on there. Hold on. Listen, obviously, your friends and the people you were traveling with. You want to travel with us?
Seeing as it would be dangerous to go alone, yes. On caveat, we bury my friends because it wouldn't feel right, especially with Ilmater, my patron.
Yeah, I guess that's in general a good thing to do.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Now, let me find my
Let's put out
glaive.
this fire.
Ah, there it is.
So,
Picks
Nettle, you
up.
see that Bud is sniffing around near the carriage wreckage and seems to have found a small wooden box.
Oh.
I would like to investigate this box that the good boy is sniffing.
It's not locked, and it seems a little bit damaged, but the contents inside should be good.
What is the contents?
Inside, you see that there's a shipping manifest for the grain that was going to be going to the village of Barovia, as well as a map of the village marking the tavern, general store, and church. Yeah. And I will post that in resources. There we go. Cinder.
This is gonna sound weird, but Bud found a map.
A map.
Found a map?
Looks like it's the map to the town up ahead.
Barovia. Well, that's where I was
again,
going.
wait. So hold up. Is this your name again, Jojo? The place that we're in right now, this country, is called
Yes.
Barovia, but there is a town also called Barovia.
Yes, I had the same question. It's daft,
Is
isn't it?
there gonna be another place called New Barovia?
I swear to God, there had better not be.
Wow.
Are there any other fun trinkets around the smoldering
There are rusted farming tools littered about.
Mm.
They could be collected and sold.
I mean, is there a shovel? Seems like a better use of farming
Yes.
tools to. Niall's gonna pick up a shovel.
Yes.
Bless you.
At least someone in here is gonna get a proper barrow.
Alright. Let's just hurry up.
Agreed.
Can
The wolves
I
are getting hungry. Sounds.
can I try to put out this wagon fire?
So, it's been a sort of light drizzle for a while. It seems to be starting
Alright.
to put it out by itself, and it doesn't seem like it'll spread. So,
Fair enough.
who all's going to be taking care of the burials?
I'll help.
Dig, I guess.
I will
Could
dig as well.
Could I use. This is probably a stretch, but let's say creative use of spell. So, entangle makes roots erupt from the ground. Could I use that to, like, move aside big sections of earth?
No.
To make. Okay, never mind.
What you're looking at that would be useful would be mold earth, but I don't think we have that.
I don't.
Let's dig some shallow graves and get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, so while you're doing that, Hemlock, you feel that same sensation of being observed that you felt at the campsite. You recognize it now from your training. The ferocious, voracious, malicious glare of a lycanthrope. Roll me an acrobatics check. Very good, but not good enough.
Oh, Jesus!
What the fuck?
So you spin around, weapon raised, but your reactions are just a hair too slow, and its wicked claws dig into your shoulder as its maw opens and clamps around your neck. You struggle and fight, but you're losing blood quickly. You manage to just barely get your rapier in between the monster's ribs and stab it home into its chest. The beast roars and lets go, tossing you to the ground as your mind quickly fades. As your last act before losing consciousness, you retrieve a small glass vial housing a luminescent blue liquid from a pouch at your waist and stab its needle cap into your thigh. The contents flood into your bloodstream, and you are out cold. Everyone roll me initiative.
Am I unconscious?
You are, but you'll still roll initiative.
Alright.
Yeah, initiative.
Cinder, chill.
Was that Cinder meowing earlier?
Maybe.
Baby. The baby.
Nettle, how is your initiative only 0.1?
Because it's randomly assigned, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, so the decimal points are something that Roll20 does if you set it, or I think it's default because I didn't set it up like that, but it's to prevent having to do like match,
Like tiebreaker shit.
Yeah, tiebreaker shit. So it really doesn't matter unless you guys are tied.
Oh no, I'm just wondering because I'm like, what the fuck is this?
All that means
They
is
got
that
plus
they got,
0.
Yeah, plus 0 for their
Yeah.
dexterity. But it's funnier if it's 0.1, I think.
Well, I don't have a modifier for my dexterity because not very dexterous,
Mhm.
it seems.
Same, apparently.
Alright, so
About average.
I think that's everybody. We'll put that in descending order. So, Vivace, you are... Ooh, I'm gonna...
I swear to God,
I'm
if I
always-
die on this encounter.
let's have
I mean, that
you-
would honestly be
character.
that would honestly be a really big meme. Not gonna lie.
No,
Alright,
it'd be
so-
funny. I was saying that to Doug, like if I just make a new character every time.
Oh, yeah. So, Vivace, it is
Just make
now
a new
your
character
turn.
every 2 sessions.
Mhm.
Exactly, yeah.
Alright.
Cinder, you must chill. I'm giving you all the attention I can. I'm gonna toss you out if you keep being like this.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
She's being a baby.
Babel.
Bye-bye.
Just babying
Alright.
around all over
Let
the
me use
place.
the
Babel.
magic missile on this
Okay.
Nice.
boy.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2.
So, I believe you just roll it once. And then
Oh.
that's applied to all 3 of them. Let me see this.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, they all strike simultaneously, so...
alright, so.
So, if you're gonna hit them with all 3... Okay. And are you gonna move at all?
And I'm gonna move slightly behind Inka.
And the magic missiles strike home and briefly cause the creature to sort of stumble a bit, and it's just like... It just growls as it looks at you. Cinder, my goodness.
What you doing?
She's just like standing on my lap, like she's not settled at all. She's just like standing there and then like forcing her head into my hand as much as possible.
She wants your love so bad.
She has it. She just... And then I like pick her up and she's just like, no, I want even more attention somehow. And I'm like, how? How?
Just frantically
I don't
wiggling.
know how. Basically,
Just wiggling.
she's got the
Please, I have
zoomies.
nothing left.
It's getting close to the meower. So Nettle, it is now your turn.
Okay, 1 second. Let's see. Whoa.
I wasn't thinking with my noggin.
Well, why you not doing that?
I don't know. I was being a goose.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna pop my Halo of Spores so I get my tasty hit points.
Okay.
And then Moonbeam.
Okay. So is it just the...
Yeah, it's just 5 radiant damage.
Alright, that strikes home right in its chest.
It's on the ground.
Oh, wait.
So I just cast a fuck circle on it. Or a silvery beam of pale light. It's a cylinder. They get hit with a nasty beam of moonlight.
5-foot radius.
Imagine,
that was... Oh, the 5 was 2d10. Oof.
Yeah.
Alright, so it has to make a con save, then. Ooh, it fails, so it takes the full damage.
As you blast a moonbeam into the sky. Or out of the sky. Either way,
Ooh,
there's a
wait.
big old
So
moonbeam.
a shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage, and if it fails, it instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light.
Oh, sick! I didn't even know it did that!
So you just put like a rabbit dude now?
Yeah, so this beast now, sort of just like roars, and its fur starts to fall off of its body, its claws retract, and its muzzle compresses back into a humanoid face. And you see standing there in tattered clothes the form of a man looking at you with a wild expression, anger filling his entire expression is just like, what the fuck did you do?
Hit you with magic, bitch! She's keeping her hand outstretched and she's keeping the moonbeam cylinder firmly on him.
Mm-hmm. So he's going to... Ooh, this will be interesting. So he's going to move away from it, but he's not taking the disengage action, so Jojo can do an attack of opportunity.
Yes, he can, with the glaive. Tried it. Here.
Ooh.
You hit.
Hey.
Roll damage. Ah! He roars and he's trying to like get away from that moonbeam. Gets slashed across the back by your glaive. And then once he's out of that light, he seems to focus, and his rage just shakes his entire body, and once again he assumes the form of a wolf man. And his eyes are locked firmly onto Nettle. Ginkgo,
Nettle's ready to bonk you with another fucking light beam.
I mean, it lasts up to 1 minute, and on each of your turns, you can use an action to move the beam 60 feet in any direction.
Yeah.
So you can just keep it up and just follow him around with it.
Just following him around with a cylinder of light.
It's just a spotlight.
Funny. Love it.
Alright, and
See,
then that was 13 damage, so that's...
I'm gonna do a guiding bolt.
Let's go.
Ooh, that hits.
Yep, spit. 10.
Oof, that hits him dead on. He seems extremely haggard. He did not expect this kind of resistance.
And Ginkgo is gonna yell, like, stand down or you're gonna die!
He just howls back at you. Hemlock, roll me a death save.
Oh
God.
Okay.
Oh
Wait,
god.
how do we do that again? It's supposed to be
So
private, so
give
it's
me
like
a /GM.
/GM.
Yeah, or no, wait, here, let me check the tooltip. Yeah, so /GR and then
Slash
1d20.
GR 1D20. It is done.
Okay. And now it is Jojo's turn.
Wait. With my movement, can I, I'm gonna just kind of... Sort of, is it possible to bounce onto this, or is this still smoldering?
It's still kind of on fire.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
I have an idea. I'm glad that thing fucking hit.
My turn now, or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Jojo's gonna look over at Hemlock and be like, "The fuck, dude," and do lay on hands, giving her 5 HP.
Okay. So, Hemlock, you are now no longer unconscious, and you feel a strange power welling up inside of you. Something feels like it's changed.
Touch.
Oh.
Don't let it bite you.
Vivace, it's your turn.
Kind of moving away from both. Right next to the bud. Pulls out my shiny spell. And this one's Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Towards the Wolfie boy.
So you have to make a ranged spell attack for each one.
Wow.
So that's a miss. Roll again. That one will hit. So that's 2d6 fire.
Alright. Yeah, 7.
So, 1 sec. Okay, and then roll for the third one.
Here we go.
And that one will hit as well, 2d6.
Man, 7 as well.
Alright. This dude seems extremely fucking woozy. You all just hit him with a whole bunch of damage all at once, and he just seems like really messed up and like he's kind of wobbly, but he's still really fucking angry. And now it's Nettle's turn.
She's gonna bonk him with. She's gonna zip her moonbeam back onto him. Let's. Roll 20. Thank you. Oof.
Okay, so that's 12
That's
damage.
12 radiant damage, and he is unwolfed again.
If he fails the Constitution
Let's go.
save,
Fail your Constitution, bitch.
and he has to make it with disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh,
Damn.
fuck me.
Yeah, he passes.
Oh.
So he manages to resist that just barely. Are you gonna move at all?
No, but I'm gonna move Buddy back a little bit.
Okay. That is your right. So, After taking the burning radiant damage from your silvery beam, the wolfman runs up to you and attempts to bite your succulent throat. And he misses, but then tries to slash you with his claws and manages to get you.
No.
He does 7 slashing damage.
Well, he also walked into my mushroom cloud, so he has to take necrotic damage for his.
Is there any kind of save for that?
I don't believe so. Let's see. Uh, when a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there, you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage to that creature unless it succeeds on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so it's a Constitution saving throw, or he takes the damage. Okay, gotcha. Alright. And what's the spell save DC on that? Is it just your normal spell save?
Yeah, it's just 12.
Alright, he fails. Roll the necrotic damage.
Yeah.
He coughs.
Feels something.
Well, it's only a 1d4.
Ginkgo's going to fucking yoink over, like, or just try to, like... Is it possible for me to...
You could just move over Hemlock, my dude.
I know, I don't want to move over here. I want to get as close to this guy as possible, so I think I'm just gonna occupy
I mean, you could get here, you could get here.
I want to
You
go...
don't have to stand on the burning wreckage.
I'm gonna go here, and then Ginkgo is going to hit with their quarterstaff.
Okay.
And could I say when Ginkgo does this, like, you can have me do acrobatics or something, Ginkgo is trying to, like, get their quarterstaff in this guy's mouth. Like, they're almost trying to do more of a grapple and, like, get this thing in his mouth.
Oh, so he's facing Nettle at the moment.
Yeah.
So that would be very difficult. So, so when you say get it, are you talking like straight down his throat, or like
You know what?
across his
I think
jaw?
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the tiefling thing, and
I mean, if you're behind him, you can, like, shove it into his mouth like a horse bit, or like a gag.
That would require a grapple.
I'm gonna do this.
So you're gonna just change your appearance?
I'm gonna change my appearance and be like that guy, and just be a big ass wolf, because I think that's like, if I do that, I sort of get the shit he gets.
I don't.
So you would still. So here's how that would work. You could make an unarmed attack with, like, claw hands, but you wouldn't get any of the benefits of claw hands. So you would still roll, like, 1d4 bludgeoning damage as opposed to, like...
Yeah,
it
says right there, you make yourself appear as another race, though none of your game statistics change.
Yeah.
Alrighty, then I'm just gonna go with the quarterstaff and get bonked, dumbass.
Right, you bonk him. How much do you be bonked him?
I thought it would roll the damage for me, please.
You just gotta click on Oh, that's
that's crossbow. Oops.
Click on the thing that says quarterstaff.
I know, give me a second.
Oh god.
Quarterstaff too, what the fuck?
And not click under it. No, like below that 21, click the word quarterstaff and that'll...
Oh. Bonk.
Yeah.
So, running so you managed to just, like, run by Hemlock, around Nettle, hopping over the body of a dead man, just to get behind this monstrous beast. And as you do so, you leap and swing as hard as you can with your quarterstaff, and you just crack open this beast's skull with this
Imagine Nettle just sees Ginkgo all of a sudden appear, and they're holding this thing more like a baseball bat and just slam. Like they almost twist their body midair and just take this thing's lower jaw off.
It's basically like Nothing Personnel Kid, and this like 6'4" person just like rotates in midair, a quarterstaff just right across it. Its head cracks open, its jaw nearly falls off from the force of this damage, and it falls over dead.
Hang on. I don't know where to put. I'll put this in resources because this is the face Nuddle's making. 1 second. 1 second.
Ginkgo is like a badass with this quarterstaff. What the fuck?
Right?
Wait, I gotta find this one really specific GIF. 1 second. This.
Incredible.
Nettle is extremely impressed by this display of badassery.
All right.
Do I
And that
see
is
any more in the woods?
It doesn't seem like anything else is going to come out to get you.
Ginkgo's just, the shit's dumb.
Nettle's gonna pour a health potion on you.
Oh, I didn't get hit with anything.
No, I'm talking about Hemlock.
Oh, I thought
I was dying.
The fucking dying person.
I was like, what the fuck are you giving it to Ginkgo? They didn't get hit!
Not everything's that you.
No, it is always about me.
I'll take that hit potion. I'll
Like,
watch
give
over
me.
it as the... Where was I bitten, by the way? Just like on my neck?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. I'm holding that a little bit. And then I'll drink that and let that close a little bit as the as the potion goes down my throat.
So thanks to JoJo's lay on hands and the health potion, the bleeding is stopped. And you seem to be on the mend, but you're still, weirdly exhausted, and it feels like you just feel that there's a different texture to everything around you. Sounds are a bit sharper, lights are a bit brighter.
A werewolf bites like the legends say they are.
If they are, I cured your disease. I'm sorry.
I got it. I had medicine. I'll call it.
You have werewolf medicine.
Well, sort of like that. I'm from an order of hunters. We're made to be prepared for things like this. And werewolves specifically is what we specialize in.
Are you sure that stuff works?
I'm certain. It works. Up to a point. I thought this would happen later, but I think it's good timing now. I'm stronger now. Don't worry about me. How much health do I get from that health potion?
It's just a regular health potion, so whatever you roll for that.
Oh
So
gosh,
that would
I'm gonna Google it.
I have it on my DM screen, actually. It's 2d4 plus
Alright,
2.
cool. Let me roll that.
Ginkgo's just like, what in the fuck is going on? Why do we keep getting attacked?
There's a tiny bit of brain on your quarterstaff.
Ginkgo just kind of snaps it to the side so it just hits the ground and all that nastiness goes off.
As you do so, there is a distinct arc of blood along the ground.
Ginkgo's just turning into the baddest bitch!
Ginkgo's just done with everybody's bullshit.
Ginkgo is... They're so sexy right now.
I'm good to go. Let's get to the village.
Let's get to the... I really hope that we can
yes.
find some sort of a motherfucking inn.
And I told you there were werewolves. And apparently vampires, too. We should keep an eye out.
Okay.
You wouldn't No, I'm not gonna ask that. That's in poor taste.
Oh wait, we need to finish burying the bodies and praying.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Cutscene.
I'll let
Hemlock
I'll
should
let you do that.
Hemlock gonna go sit down.
I'm gonna go sit down.
Dinko's gonna go and just kind of dig just get the graves going, get them good.
Bud is
Anybody help?
I get a little prayer going here.
Aw,
Bud
he
seems
does
to
a
be
little
hanging
fun
out with
digging.
Hemlock. They seem to have gotten a lot closer. Buddy's just like sniffing Hemlock a lot more familiarly than before.
Heal the sick, the wounded, and the diseased. Comfort the dying, the grief-stricken, and the heartsick. Take on the burdens and the pain of others. Ilmater's grace, please bring you relief. Amen.
Dinko just is looking at you.
Nettle says something in Druidic that nobody can understand.
Dope.
And Genko's just kind of more to like the god that they have. They're like, you put me through all this bullshit. Oh my god. I saw a man die today. I killed I've been killing people a little bit too easy. Oh, this is getting a little bit am I bad? Am I a bad person?
Someone else died today?
No, Genko's not saying this out loud. This is all in their
Okay.
head.
It's just in your head. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, if it's internal, then why are you saying it? No, just you guys see Ginkgo just kind of like while they're digging, it almost looks like they're having like sort of a conversation like every now and like they'll be digging and then they just stop and they're just like looking. And then they keep digging. Like dude is like only 19.
Right. Are you guys all finished up?
Yeah.
Do we perhaps get a short rest while this is happening? Well, me, because I'm not digging.
You could, but we're actually about to start wrapping up, so I'll let you save your hit die. So you travel further up the road, a new companion in tow, and eventually you reach the village. Let me get Nico to change the ambiance real quick. Nico's
Instead of
thinking,
wolves.
apparently.
Goodbye, wolves.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Now I can finally turn it up again so I can see
Yeah.
like hear it.
Right?
I had to turn it off almost.
No, I totally feel that. Oh my gosh, this bot. I swear to God.
Nico, please.
It just says Nico is thinking. I'm losing my shit.
Think a little
Anyway,
harder, Nico.
That'll either work or it won't.
Watch
The muddy
together for
road
the
has
win.
turned to cobblestone, and the rain now pours down upon you in sheets, the water running across every rooftop and rattling every darkened window of every dreary, squat building. The cold, wet atmosphere is punctuated by the distant sounds of sobbing echoing from down the street, and the dreadful sights and sounds of the village impart a single thought to you all. This is the safest place you've seen so far.
Jesus.
And that's
Now
When
dreary.
When the
That's-
rain is coming down really hard, I imagine Ginkgo just kind of takes their hat and puts it on top of Nettle's head.
Nettle's already I don't know if this is lewd, never mind.
Oh gosh. Anyway. So
You're like, I saw this dude bashing a skull. Ooh.
No, that's not.
So yeah, we're going to end things there.
Cool.
Alright, and I think it was Joseph that recommended we start off the session with little fun facts about our characters, but we didn't do that, so we could end it if you want. And do that like as an end it.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh, little fun. What's a fun fact about Hemlock?
They're a virgin.
Same, bro.
You told that one already, though.
Well, it wasn't an official fun fact. So.
Okay, gotcha. It's official.
Official fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph, or Jojo, as he's called, he is.
Weird.
What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, okay, gotcha. He has 2 other brothers.
Meow.
Good.
Middle child.
What about you, Vivace?
Well, where was it?
Is Vivace also a virgin?
Well,
He's a bunny.
my whole town died, so probably yeah. But I went to a festival called Bunningham, while my whole town was burnt and died out of mysterious wizard.
Very nice.
Very
That's
good, very good.
fun.
Yeah, festival was fun, but after it comes back, there was nothing.
That wasn't so fun.
E.
Mixed reviews. Nettle, how about your fun fact?
One sec.
Oh, yeah, Joe never asked anybody any other names except for Hemlock. I think. Just realized.
We'll assume that got taken care of on the way to the village.
Sure.
Fun fact. If Nettle is supposed to touch anything that's metal, she hesitates first.
Nettle don't like metal.
Mhm.
And perhaps you will find out why!
And not their favorite genre at all.
I'll say heavy metal. Come on.
Ginkgo.
Fun fact about Ginkgo, they really like hot chocolate.
Chalky milk.
They fucks with some hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate's canon now.
Now I want hot chocolate.
Like,
Right.
they don't care about ale, they don't care about wine, they don't care about liquor. They're like, I want so can I please have a glass of chocolate milk, please?
Bartender, give me a glass of chocolate milk.
I want some chalky milk right now.
That's another fun fact. Nettle will drink anything except wine.
Mm.
Okay.
Like piss?
What?
Probably not piss, actually. She'd piss on someone, but she wouldn't. She wouldn't want to be the one receiving the piss.
She's the pisser of the relationship.
Exactly.
I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on.
Other fun fact: Joseph's favorite position, missionary.
Oh, so he's boring.
You're a missionary.
So he's a loser.
Are Nettle and JoJo the only people in the party that aren't fucking virgins?
Seems to be the case.
Well, we used to have Nick, who was a dad.
Right?
Now there's just another fatherless.
Fornicators!
Motherfucker.
So Doug, wait, do you have a funny fun fact about one of our NPCs?
About one of the NPCs?
Yeah, like Bud.
Bud has canonically eaten food.
Killed 5 men.
Bud!
Is Bud a virgin?
I mean, he has a body count.
No, and yes.
Wait a minute. You gotta elaborate.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's like altering somewhere.
Bro, it's like
he's
Schrodinger's.
Yep. So he's not a virgin and he's got a body count. So that checks out.
Schrodinger's virginity. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next week on Saturday we'll have a full session at the regular time, and we'll pick up where we left off.
Is that the week I'm gonna be gone though?
I thought this was the week you were gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Nah.
Except
mean,
Oh.
I scheduled it. I scheduled it so that I wouldn't be gone until tomorrow because I know I usually have games today. Or wait, not today. Wait, question mark? I thought it was Saturday. Hold on. When do we usually play?
Saturday.
We
Saturday.
play Saturday.
Usually play Saturday. All right, then I might be back then. Yeah, I'll be back then.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
because we've been scheduling it for a couple weeks. We were just
For
like, yeah,
Saturday.
7.
I got confused because we're not on a regular day and got confused.
I got you,
Yeah.
but
Words.
we worked it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Good game.
Good game, everybody.
GG's.
Game, yeah.
All right. Catch you all later. I need to take a shower.
Catch
Ugh.
Bye.
you later.